Warren did a thing where he was on there talking whatever shit they be doing out there, and he said that Snoop had a radio. He was at Snoop house when the shit happened.
I heard a horn, bing, 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 honking in front of my house. I looked out the house and Snoop was outside in a white motherfucking Rolls Royce. Then he had the Nextel back then. Remember the motherfucker?
Yeah.
He had the motherfucker could go that whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. And then he started getting calls and shit, and they was telling him that Tupac got shot and this.
Only way you would have a radio if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. Now, not having a security detail, what are you doing with the radio? Two, we always go to the fight together. We always go to the club together. Even when they did that half-ass watered-down movie on Pac, and he said, "You gonna be at the fight?" and all that type of shit. So then all of a sudden, Warren says on this thing where they listen to the radio and they hear the gunshots. And basically somebody told them we got them or they got shot or all this shit. So how would you know that and why would you have a play-by-play on the radio?
I kicked everybody out. Get the fuck out of here, everybody. Get out of here. And then he took off. That's when he went to Vegas to go see him. And that's when he went out there when he went to the hospital. But if I wouldn't have talked to him and got him to come over to my house, he probably would have been right there in the car with them.
He said Snoop kicked him out, then he came to the hospital. Snoop never came to the hospital, period.
Yo, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. Hey, yo, Drink Champs, one of these days is going to get somebody or themselves in some serious goddamn trouble. I mean, the idea of having a guest on and interviewing the guest and drinking with the guest, that was a brilliant idea. Top notch. But it was also a stupid ass idea because you're getting these people drunk and you don't have a clue what the fuck they gonna say. And one of these days, somebody gonna say something fucked up. Or they gonna say too much, or they gonna slip up and say the wrong goddamn thing, and it's gonna be a problem. Now, we might have witnessed that when they had Warren G on a few weeks ago. Suge Knight on his Collect Call podcast talked about how Warren G slipped up and said Snoop Dogg had one of them Nextel Walkie-Talkies. You know, the infamous Nextel Walkie-Talkie that security guard Michael Moore talked about. Yeah, that walkie-talkie. And Suge posed the question, if Snoop wasn't going to Vegas and they had already said they was on their fuck death row tip, the whole dog pound, then why Snoop have one of the security walkie-talkies listening to a play-by-play what was going on out in Vegas? Now, I don't believe for 1 second when Warren G said that, he meant to say that. Because he said Snoop Dogg showed up at his house, he was in the white Rolls Royce, and when he got inside, the walkie-talkie was going off, and when they heard what they heard, Snoop kicked everybody out. Then he got the fuck out of there. Like, he ain't want nobody else to hear what was going on, and Snoop jetted. Then, when he realized he said too much, he was like, and he would have been in the car with Pac and Suge if it wasn't for me inviting them to my house. Tried to clear that up, but bro, nobody had ever heard that Snoop Dogg had a goddamn Nextel walkie-talkie in his possession before. Nobody had ever heard that. Why would he have that? He didn't go to the fight. He wasn't interested in going to the fight. He wasn't fucking with Suge. He wasn't fucking with Tupac. So why was he listening to what the fuck was going on? Then you add up the fact he was asking Tupac, you going to Vegas, cuz? He wasn't going to Vegas himself, so why did he care if Tupac was going? Why was it important to him that Tupac was going to Vegas? That's big shit. That's big shit. I don't care what you say. You can downplay it. But if that happened, that's some big shit. Now Suge is looking back like, yo, wait a minute. 2 and 2 always make 4. I don't care how you slice it. It always make 4. Like, yo, wait a minute. Snoop had a walkie-talkie? Now, we all know what Michael Moore said came over that walkie-talkie. Right? And I never really touched on it too much because I never got the opportunity to interview Michael Moore and really, see exactly what happened. But to know Snoop had one in his possession, getting a whole play-by-play what was going on in Vegas is odd. Snoop never mentioned that. He told where he was at 1,000,000 times, and that story changes up over the years, but he said where he was at, but he never mentioned he had a walkie-talkie. That was conveniently left out. But what's more ironic about the whole thing is that Suge Knight didn't know that Snoop Dogg had a walkie-talkie. What does all of this mean? Why would Snoop had a walkie-talkie? He wasn't in Vegas. Why did he need a play-by-play? What exactly did he hear? And why he didn't want anybody else to hear? Why he kick everybody out when the shit start, jumping off? And why would Warren G say that? On Menace, dude was like, you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up. I know that phone call was awkward as a bitch when Warren G called Snoop Dogg at the Drink Champs. Hey, Snoop, my bad, man. Hey, man, you know what happened, man? Them fools got me drunk up there, man. I got comfortable. I started chilling, man. We just got to talking, man, and I bought up that walkie-talkie. I know Snoop. Snoop is ready to shit a dinosaur egg when he said that shit. Like, yo, are you fucking serious? Snoop probably was like, oh, come on, cuz. Come on, man. Don't tell me you went on there and said that dumbass shit, cuz. You said some shit like that, man? That's fucked up, cuz. You can't handle your liquor. You shouldn't be drinking, cuz. You're not telling my motherfucking business. Fuck that. Probably hung up the phone. Snoop probably hung up the phone. I know he was mad, yo. You brought up the fucking walkie-talkie? Hey, yo, let me tell you something, yo. Hey, Drink Champs guilty, bro. Because they don't be just trying to get a nigga a little taste of something to drink. They be trying to get you fucking intoxicated. No, they be breaking different bottles open and shit. Hey, open that up. Tell the dude, pop the top on that. Open that up. Insisting you have a drink with them. Then they smoking shit in between breaks and shit. They trying to get you to fuck up, man. They trying to get you to say something controversial or something provocative. You feel me? Something that's going to make the interview go viral. And I don't even know if Noy even understood what Warren G had just said when he said Snoop had the Nextel. Because, yo, niggas that's been keeping score would have been like, what the fuck? Snoop had a walkie-talkie? Because for a long time, we didn't even know for sure that these walkie-talkies existed. Some people said they didn't, and then some people said they did. But according to Warren G, Snoop Dogg had that motherfucker. And Suge Knight want to know why. Why would you have that walkie-talkie? You wasn't coming to the fight. You told Daz and everybody else y'all was on some fuck death row shit. Y'all didn't show up. But you was listening the whole goddamn time. Tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. Turn on them post notifications so you be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. Look down right now. Make sure you get a haters the motherfucking middle finger by hitting that thumbs up. Anyway, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.